Hey folks, I just thought I would put up a quick video talking about Monroe's motivated sequence a little bit more because that was the big thing from class this last week. It's probably going to pop up in a lot of your speeches, and odds are good it's something that you're going to use again sometime later. So I pulled up a sample speech outline that I found, a friend of mine actually sent to me. And this is the sort of standard that you see when people are sampling Monroe's. You hear a lot of organ donation, blood donation type speeches, because those are really predicated on getting people to go out and do that immediate action, as we talked about. So, keep in mind moving forward, not just for our class, but once you get out of our class and move on, that Monroe's motivated sequence is all about getting people to take action, to do something different. So, while organ donation might not work for our class because we all probably already know that this is something that we should be doing, it's still an easy example to look through. So let's take a look here. So introduction sets itself up, and it is, as Howard Monroe sets it up, the attention step. And the attention step is the first thing we do in Monroe's motivated sequence. He just calls it the attention rather than introduction. And it still has all those parts of the regular introduction we have. You can see here how he's got labeled out attention material and credibility material, and the tie to the audience, our thesis, and our preview statement. Very similar to what we would do in our own classes. A very clear thesis where he talks about the need and what we're going to go do and how things are going to wrap up in the speech there. And he moves on to the body. And that first main point is the problem section, which, again, Monroe calls need. And he works through and he really establishes how this is a problem and how we need to solve it and what's going on. And you can see some interesting things here throughout the speech. There's some good citations moved in through here, and you can see the citation list at the end of the speech when you get to it. We see that this is right off in main point A there, we see that this is a Midwest speech, so of course it's talking about people right around our neighborhood. So again, lots of good attention there, and really trying to make sure that everybody in the audience understands we need to take action, we need to do something. And that's your task in that main point. Getting us to the point where we understand that we need to solve this problem. We care about solving this problem. Because if you don't do that, then we move on to the second main point, the third step, all the way down here, the satisfaction step, we won't care. Now the solution step is called satisfaction in Monroe's, as we talked about, and as you'll see in the textbook and anywhere you search online. And it's just a quick overview of how to enact the solution. So you see right there in sub point 1, just says description of solution, how solution satisfies need, how solution can be implemented. And why this is a great example is right here, because it ties the satisfaction, the solution step, right back to the problem, the need step. So we can see how the simple solution automatically and easily solves the problem being presented. And of course, it's a much smaller section than the problem section, as it often is in Monroe's. And he moves on to the visualization section. And again, as we talked about the other day, and as you'll see as you look at this information wherever you find it, be it textbook or online readings, etc., the visualization step is what really separates Monroe's out from regular patterns of organization. So the simple pattern is, of course, problem solution with just 2 main points. But with Monroe, we have this third main point called visualization. It's not about showing people pictures. It's about helping us realize how life would be different if we changed our behaviors. If we did this thing you're asking of us, what would happen? And as you look through this example, and I don't know if I mentioned already or not, but I will have this example posted to the content page on D2L, you can see here where he's talking about how life gets better when people take action. And how life may not get better if we don't take action. How the problem will persist, and we will continue to have a need to fill that void. It's an excellent example, really. Then finally, the conclusion, which he calls action. So we've got attention, need, satisfaction, visualization, and then action. And it's the same thing we do in our normal conclusions. We signal that we're going into the end of the speech. We have a summary of the main points. We talk to the audience one more time. And then finally, we round out the speech. So I'm going to leave this particular example on the main page for you to look at. You can watch this video as many times as you'd like. There's a nice little bibliography for you.
And do get in touch with me if you have any questions. Of course, I will answer emails all throughout the weekend and this next week. We can Skype, we can meet on campus if you'd like, whatever you folks need. So I will see you Tuesday. You guys have a great weekend.